Hello, this is Beaverhouse Productions, and we are playing Crash Twinsanity. I am Vahi, your glorious and efficacious host, and these are our awesome co-hosts, Joe Squared. Again.
Viewers, Liam is being mean. Tell him to stop.
What?
Tell him to stop, all two of you.
Like all two of you, yes.
Yeah.
Sam Burton, yeah, that's basically it. A previous co-host and a friend of the previous co-host are the only people who watch us.
If that's true, I'll feel real sad.
Well, that can't be true because of all the money Liam makes.
This is all true because it rhymes.
This is all true because it rhymes.
Yes, anything that rhymes is automatically true. Like I said,
just like everything on the internet is true.
Oh yeah, everything. Even the things that clearly contradict the other things.
Of course. What world are you from?
The sun is made out of cheese, not the moon. That's where do we get the idea that the moon was made of cheese? It's on the internet. It must be true.
Yeah, the moon is made of penis.
I thought the moon was made of stone, but what did I know?
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to.
Tis I.
I feel very stupid.
Why?
Oh man, I could have made it epic, epic insult, but I decided against it.
I can't make this duck happen. It's not happening.
Stop trying to do duck while we're playing a game for money and pay attention.
But the game is so boring.
Yourself with them.
Because it doesn't have ducks in it.
It does.
It does have ducks.
Holy shit.
What?
You've caught my interest. Where are the ducks?
Liam,
Not on the screen right now.
Okay, I'm going back to the Lego Digital Design.
Stop that!
But the ducks, Liam.
We're doing this for people, and people are not people.
Okay.
Are people ducks?
I'm sorry. One of you is like talking like they're out of it completely, and the other one, I think
we all know who those people are.
And you're
Liam, wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up,
Liam. You're trying
Liam.
to stop it, but it's not gonna work.
Wake the fuck up, Liam. You gotta be more professional.
Look.
Oh yes, I'm the one being unprofessional.
Was that some sort of shellfish?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, notice how I'm completely tearing this level apart, unlike the previous recording where I failed miserably many times.
How would they notice? How would they notice the previous recording?
You reference to something
that nobody's ever going to see.
Yeah.
Hey viewers, that burrito I ate before the recording started was great.
Well, the thing we've done here is, previously we decided when we did the first episode of Bionicle the Game, we were going to do that in post-play because it was already pre-recorded, and we're going to do Crash Twinsanity live just because. But from how well Bionicle the Game turned out, at least in our opinion, and the way Crash turned out, which wasn't exactly very good, being recorded like a few minutes after, we decided, fuck this, we're gonna scrap the whole thing and redo it post-play like Bionicle the Game, because that seems to be going well for us.
One of my favorite Let's Plays was like that, actually.
I think it's going well mainly because we can focus more on conversation rather than the game and have my attention be divided. And there's a lot less screaming.
There's this guy named S Maverick. He's like the only person on YouTube that's done a complete Let's Play of Lego Rock Raiders. Wow. And it was kind of hilarious in some parts.
Well, that's why I'm doing Bionicle the Game and soon Bionicle Heroes. Very few people have done Let's Plays of it, and nobody has done a Let's Play in English that is direct feed.
Well, this one guy is the only person who's done a complete walkthrough of Lego Rock Raiders, like, at all.
Another advantage to us doing this post-play is that there's a lot less scenes with me screaming. That's behind the scenes. That's behind the scenes now. No more space elevator for you.
Yeah, why do you think viewers watch your show, Liam? It was for the screaming.
Okay, people.
Great. So we're not gonna make money anymore.
I don't think people appreciate the space elevator level of anger that I get sometimes.
The space elevator.
I know I don't, but I don't have any money to give to the team.
Like, how did he get hit by that log?
Look,
he's the same level of evil genius as He's the same level of evil genius as Dr. Eggman. He's supposed to have what, a 300 IQ?
I think even Eggman has more common sense enough not to do that.
But well, seriously, guys, I have a very important question. Without your immense levels of anger, am I still going to get my money?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Everyone makes money but me.
Anyway, I imagine that Cortex is stupider because every time he's been smacked in the face by Crash in the previous games, he's progressively gained brain damage.
Yeah, he's just.
And then he was just recently, prior to this game, frozen in a block of ice with a magical mask for 3 years.
Yeah.
I imagine if he didn't have brain damage already by that point, it was probably... It probably just sort of decayed in that ice.
Isn't Whipples just a computer program that we invented?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right, too. I forgot.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, you're a
not
computer
real
program now.
I'm not.
No.
The exact opposite.
And when did this happen?
Oh, Tuesday.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who does appear in this game out of all these people?
Trying to remember now. The bosses in this game are mainly unique characters new to this game. So the only returning bosses other than Cortex here, I believe, are Engine, Entropy, and Embryo.
Okay, is Engine the guy that in the giant robot at the beginning of this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you fight him again later on in High Seas Hijinks.
Okay.
Okay, now answer me this question. Where are the fucking ducks?
Ducks are rapists. Why do you want them?
So in other news, how about that Marine the Raccoon being brought back for Sonic Boom?
Marine the annoying, stupid Australian raccoon.
Oh, you played Sonic Rush Adventure.
Yeah, I beat it.
It's my favorite of the Dimps games, honestly, but god damn Marine. She's the Charmy Bee of the Blaze universe. I'm trying to imagine the logic for them thinking, what possible characters could we bring back for this new reboot?
Not
Marine
Blaze
the Raccoon!
Herself, not Blaze herself, the Charmy Bee of her universe.
The only redeeming quality of this that I can think of is that since Marine is from Blaze's universe, at least in the main canon, it indicates a possibility that Blaze herself will be a part of this.
Okay, so I gotta find this.
She better be.
The Raccoon, Sonic.
It's one of the latest stories on Sonic Stadium. In it, they seem to have also brought back some kind of a mod of Emerald. If you don't know what Emerald is, it was...
yeah, I know, the robot from Sonic Battle.
Sonic Battle, Sonic Advance 2 and 3, I think.
I just remember...
One of the Advance games.
Sonic Advance 3, there's a...
Sonic Advance 3 might have been G-Merle, which was Eggman's remake.
Eggman makes a...
But Emerald was in one of the two and Sonic Battle, I know that
Eddie
much.
was Sonic X.
I don't think anybody was in anything.
I'm not sure if it is actually Emerald that we're seeing in this concept art, though, mainly because a lot of the robots have a very similar head design to what people are thinking is Emerald. It's just that this one has the same color scheme as Emerald.
Okay, I found the picture. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure what they're trying to do here, but I'm seeing a lot of comparisons made to Sad AM, which is good, because I like Sad AM and the comics.
That's good.
I never read any of the comics because it's like X-Men except less long.
Well,
how do you spell Emerald?
Okay. E-M-E-R-L.
Yeah.
I like the
sure
comics.
You understand the comparison to X-Men, but basically, I wouldn't. If I started now, I'd be so confused that I wouldn't.
That's the thing. I don't read the comics in the main continuity, but December of last year, the Archie Comics, they started coming out with Sonic Super Digest, which is basically an amalgamation of different stories from the comics universe.
Oh yeah,
that don't necessarily
you know who was in it?
What?
It's the Hedgehog was in it. And
I haven't seen.
I was like,
oh yeah, I haven't read the last 3 issues, so I haven't been caught up that much. But from what I know, most of the comics in Super Digest don't need the continuity of the main universe to be understood, and if they do, they sort of put like a little bubble at the bottom of the page to tell you if you want to know more about such and such being referenced, see such and such an issue.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed about that. They increased the size of. They doubled the size of this month's Sonic Super Digest, but the price went up too. So it went up from $6 to $8.
Yeah. That's
Emerald is that robot thing?
Yeah, I remember from Sonic. It was in Sonic X, and it was.
I don't remember Emerald in Sonic X.
Yeah, they did Sonic Battle in Sonic X.
Oh, I thought they only did Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah, they did those.
Gonna be honest, I like Emerald's new design so much that I'm willing to look past the fact that this character is apparently annoying.
Oh no, Emerald is the yellow and blue robot. The annoying character was Marine the Raccoon.
I'm not paying attention to this conversation because it doesn't have enough ducks in it.
Marine the Raccoon is the orange one that has the most design to it at the moment on that page.
I hate the color orange.
Most people hate the color orange.
So back on topic for a second, how about that roller brawl?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like, it's just so absurd and stupid.
If you stop moving at any point, they'll go into a series of different idle animations. One of them basically involves Cortex bends Crash over and spanks him on the ass.
That's
sexy.
something.
I love how the back cover for the game too shows off some of the idle animations for the roller brawl, and one of them has the UPC label directly placed over it on purpose, as if to censor it.
Anyway, yeah, so I don't read Sonic comics because of the same reason I don't read X-Men comics. I'm like, oh, who's this character? And then you Google them, and then you're like, oh, fuck, they have 30 paragraphs.
Well, you could always read Super Digest, as I mentioned. They don't often get into really deep stories in that one.
No, Liam, no it isn't.
That's a problem with me. It's either I read all of it or I don't read any of it. So
another thing that's good about those comics and Sonic Super Special, the big magazine form of it, is that they sometimes adapt certain games to comics. I don't know how, but they've managed. I haven't read the one yet, but they have somehow managed to adapt Sonic Jump and Sonic Dash into a comic.
What?
I don't know how they did that, but they did it.
I have an idea for this thing.
Yes?
What about Sonic meets Cooking Mama?
I think you need to eat more food, Josie.
Why would you fucking... Yeah.
Because you're completely out of it today.
No, you're a Warren.
Sound like you just drank like an entire bottle of like some sort of alcohol, and then like.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, guys?
Or like
when I'm drunk and Josie
pills.
hasn't eaten, she still makes me look sober.
I can't. That doesn't sound possible, Liam.
Okay, you've seen my video of Sonic 06 played drunk, and she is the most sane person in the room at that time.
Yeah, but I would assume you had something to eat because
I am the one.
which
the only.
does. She's usually relatively coherent.
I
think I know what's happening. I think Cortex just informed us of what is happening. She didn't avert her gaze, so she went crystal crazy.
Yeah, I'm crystal.
Like, with the exception of the random "I am a cat" and getting off topic, pretty.
Which is the norm, really.
Yeah, which is the norm. But you know, at least you can talk. This is impossible.
Anyway, I think I'm a cat, and you're an egg.
Oh.
AI.
What?
Throw me over there.
Yep.
Trust me. We're
Yes,
pals.
you are. You are an AI egg.
Yeah. So as I was saying previously,
No, you weren't.
the gimmick of this game is that in most
Stop.
cases you're playing as Cortex and Crash at the same time. But there, you can, in later levels, play as Cortex alone or his newly introduced niece, Nina Cortex.
What?
Okay, what does Nina look like?
Goth schoolgirl with robotic arms.
Robotic arms make
it's
everything
better than what I
better.
imagined.
Robotic arms make everything
the
better.
only thing I'd ever seen, the only thing I'd ever seen of Cortex and woman in the same sentence was that picture him cross-dressing. And
I thought you were going to mention Tawna Bandicoot.
oh god.
You remember Tawna.
I remember it like it was only tomorrow.
There's a reason Tawna was only in the first game. Although, from concept art that I've seen for Twinsanity, she was supposed to be in this, and she does make a cameo on the sign for Mulan Cortex.
Mulan Cortex.
It's a little thing that they do in the Slip Slide Ice
Is that like Moulin Rouge?
Somewhat, yes. Apparently Cortex owns his own bordello in the middle of a mountain range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So this section of the level is incredibly annoying, and I'm quite amazed that I managed to get through it on the first try this time.
No, I think you need to keep talking about words.
Well, I can't really say any more about Mulan Cortex. It's just sort of there. It's just a cinematic thing that happens in Slip Slide Ice-capades.
No, I'm sorry. You're going to have to.
Fuck
it's
you.
It's important to the economy of the world. The president.
Okay, I wasn't listening very well at that very moment, but I'm just going to agree with whatever Liam said.
Okay.
Yeah, even though I didn't say anything that needed to be agreed to, you're going to agree with it anyways.
The fate
Damn right.
of the world revolves around whatever the hell we're talking about. I don't really remember.
We're talking about booby bandicoots.
What?
That's literally what we were talking about. I told you Tawna was only in the first game. And I mentioned
Yes.
Mulan Cortex.
And that has nothing to do with Moulin Rouge.
Well, it might. What's Moulin Rouge again?
A very strange movie.
Stupid.
Okay. Okay, on a scale of 1 to Lost Highway, how would you rate?
It's apparently one of the Nostalgia Critic's best reviews ever.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now, and if anyone disagrees with me, that's whatever. If you've seen The Great Gatsby, you've seen a watered-down version of Moulin Rouge.
Seriously, I
Which
don't
Great
understand.
Gatsby movie?
I'm not even joking there. I watched
the
the
new
Great
one,
Gatsby.
the new movie.
Yeah, the new
Yeah.
one that is.
I like the new one because it was like the book, but it wasn't exactly like
I
the book.
watched it the other day, and
I'll be right back.
the soundtrack is just completely unfitting. But that aside, it's just like a watered-down version of Moulin Rouge.
Tonight. Do, 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 do.
Anyways, that's it for this episode.
It is? I thought we... God.
Okay,
Oops.
what happened? What happened? What about the Great Gatsby?
No, that's
Oh,
it.
no,
We're done.
we're done. We're done, Whipples.
It's over.
It's over.